Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. All right, today we're going to learn how to draw the lips, and I am excited because next week we're going to learn how to draw the ears, and then we're going to draw a whole face together. But for now, we'll work on the lips. First thing you're going to do is draw a horizontal line in the center of your page. Second thing you're going to do is mark the left side of your lips, the center of your lips, and then the right side of your lips. Try to get that center mark almost directly in the center. If it's a little off, it's okay, because guess what? Nobody's lips are perfect anyway. Don't worry about it. Okay, and then we're going to start to draw a curved line going down. We're going to continue that line going up. We're going to continue it again going down, and we're going to continue it going up, and then we're going to go down one more time, kind of like a camel humps, but really, really short camel humps. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a circle under that first high camel hump, and then a circle under the second higher camel hump that we drew. Then we're going to kind of stretch out those circles upwards, and we're going to create a backwards 6 and a regular 6 on the right side. And in the center of those, we're going to start to draw our Cupid's bow, right? So you can just freestyle this. Don't stress out. You're literally just drawing what you did right below it, just right above it, and you're kind of creating the outline of the top lip. Don't stress out, guys. If you mess up, erase it, do it again. It's okay. All right, so now we're going to connect the bottom of those two circles, kind of, but we're not going to make the line straight. We're going to curve it a little bit, and then we're going to draw the left side of the lip and the right side of the bottom lip. Now we're going to go ahead and erase the circles and the lines that we drew, because that was just to see where everything goes. So we don't need those anymore because we've got the outline of the lips down, so we're good. So go ahead and erase those. All right, I'm just going to go back over the center line of my lips, which is basically where the mouth opens, because that's generally the darkest part of the lips, because there's a hole there. So we're going to darken that part. And I'm going to thicken it a little bit, again, because there's a hole there. And you'll notice when you look at somebody's lips, you'll notice now at least, that the outer corners are just a little bit deeper in shade than the center, right? Because the light is going to hit the center of your lips more, because that's the part that protrudes outwards from your face the most. And so those outer corners are protruding the least. So you're going to shade those. And then you're going to draw really thin lines across the lips from top to bottom on the top lip and top to bottom on the bottom lip, because everybody's lips has those little indentions because we talk. So talking creates those lines. If you notice on a baby's lips, they don't have those lines yet. All right, then I'm going to take my handy dandy Q-tip and start blending. Blending is your friend. You want to blend as much as possible when you're drawing anything at all. You want to blend, blend, and blend. Blend and snap. Just kidding, just kidding. Okay, now I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to make those edges just a little bit deeper, because I want to make these lips really 3D, right? Kind of want to make them look like they're coming out of the page. So the more shading and the more variety of light and shadow you give your lips, the more real they will appear. And you can go even further than we go in this video. All right, guys, so I am shading the top lip right now. I'm basically, so I don't know if you remember from our shading video, but the center is always going to have that highlight, right? So the center of the top lip, I'm going to have a highlight, and the center of the bottom lip going across, I'm going to have some highlights. So I'm just creating shadows again in the center of the mouth and then the outer corners of the mouth, because the light is going to hit the center of the lips, the center of the top lip, and the center of the bottom lip, basically. All right, and then I'm going to take my handy dandy fancy shader and do some more shading, because shading is our best friend. Hashtag best friend goals. Y'all, I make lame jokes. Please don't judge me. And guys, lips are starting to look real. They're starting to look real. I'm getting excited. Are you getting excited? I hope you are. All right, guys. So now we're going to go ahead and draw. We're going to emphasize those lines that we drew earlier. We're going to start to emphasize those and make them a little darker. If you notice, when you look at somebody's lips, you can really see those lines. If you look closely, you can see them very clearly, especially if you're wearing lipstick. Oh, you can really see it when you're wearing lipstick, especially liquid lipstick, that matte. Ugh. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and emphasize those lines. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're just practicing here. Don't stress out. Just draw some lines. So when you're drawing the lines on the left side of the lip, you want to curve them to the left. And when you're drawing your lines on the right side of the lips, you want to curve them to the right, just like we did with our lashes and our eye video when we drew the eyelashes. Remember how we curved them to the left and then we curved them to the right? You're going to do that same thing on the lips. All right, now I'm taking my eraser and I'm highlighting, because again, if you remember from the shading video, there's always a highlight on the outermost portion portion of what you're drawing. The light reflects from the floor, from the ceiling, from the walls. It's always a reflection there. So I'm just highlighting that bottom part of my lip. All right, guys, and I'm just doing a little bit more shading. Shading makes me happy. Shading makes it look more real. So just shade your little heart away. And then I'm going to do some erasing to create more highlights. I accidentally erased that top part. Don't worry about that. All right, guys, and I'm going in and I'm creating more lines. I'm emphasizing the lines more in between the lips. So right now I'm just going in and shading and highlighting. You can freestyle this or you can do it along with me. My handy dandy fancy shader, aka a Q-tip. Don't tell anybody. And I am outlining my lip because we're actually going to draw the curvature right underneath the lips and right above it. If you weren't doing that, you would not outline those lips. You would leave a very, very light, faint line around those lips. It's going to make it appear more real. But since I'm drawing the shadow and everything underneath the lips, and I'm going to draw the indentation above the cupid's bow, I am doing the outline so that everything doesn't blend together. So you can go ahead and create a shadow under the lips. There's always a shadow under the lips, guys. Even if somebody has really tiny lips, there's still that shadow. So go ahead and start shading under your lips. And right now I'm about to draw the indentation above the cupid's bow. I'm not sure what that part of the face is called, but we're gonna draw that. So you're gonna draw a U right above the cupid's bow, and then you're gonna draw a line from the top of the U to the right, and the diagonal line, and you're gonna draw a line from the top of the left side of the U. And then we're gonna start shading. And guys, if you're drawing lips, I feel like drawing right above and right below really helps it to look more real. Same thing if you're drawing a nose or the eyes. If you just draw a little bit around each part while you're practicing, that also makes it look more real. And then it's going to help you when we draw the full face, because you would have already practiced doing the shading around each part of the face also. So you'll be good to go. All right, guys, so I'm just emphasizing the shading. And I'm just drawing, I'm just extending the mouth a little bit. Also, if you look at somebody's mouth, you'll see that there's that tiny little slit right on the outside of their lips. So that's what I'm adding in right there. And you know, I gotta shade it. We have to shade it. We gotta shade everything, guys. All right, guys, I'm just making my shadow right beneath the lip a little bit deeper because the lips that I'm drawing are actually pretty full. So they have a really distinct shadow underneath. And I'm just going back in and adding curvature where the lip muscles are in the lip. So I'm just emphasizing those. You can emphasize those right along with me. And then shade, shade, shade. Don't forget to shade. Blend, blend, blend. Blending is your friend. All right, guys, and that's it. So if you want, you can continue shading and blending and erasing until you are satisfied. Shade your little heart out, blend your little heart out until you are happy with your picture. I hope you enjoyed drawing these lips with me, and I will see you next Thursday. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.